according to Derek logic, is the best quarterback in the league because how easy is it to win games throwing 10 yards down the field?
So was AJ Brown the best receiver in the league before Jalen Hurts? Let's do that. Let's do that.
So I came in with the hoodie just on BT. Yo, you funny, D. You funny, though.
Chill.
Yo, hello. Beyond.The.Mic Sports. Welcome back. We might look a little clearer. Some quality upgrades. Actually recording in higher quality. I just got the notification. We doing things like that. How y'all feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good. Good to be back. It's a lot to talk about. Football season here. So, WNBA playoffs. Come on.
Yes, sir. I'm feeling good, feeling great. Happy to be here. Excited to be here. What's good, y'all?
What's up? Right.
Let's just hop right into it. For the first time since 2014, the Kansas City Chiefs are 0-2. What do they need to compete going forward?
I'm gonna start off since I'm the Chiefs fan.
I didn't know he was a Chiefs fan. Stop.
I knew on the low. He was always sneaking around.
We had a whole podcast about this. I remember that shit went viral.
I do remember that, actually.
Exactly. So, first of all, 0-2 in Mahomes era, right? The first two losses, they lost to great teams. Everybody think the Chargers not a great team, but the Chargers look good. Let's be honest, right? They look good. Herbert, best game out of his whole career so far. He threw 358 yards. You feel me? Threw a lot of touchdowns. These losses aren't blowout losses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Against the Eagles, Travis Kelce would have caught the ball with his hands, right? Then the game would have shifted. So, shout out to both teams though in respective conferences. Mahomes incomplete pass, who to really blame? These receivers aren't catching the ball, but also Mahomes' accuracy look a little off.
Shaky. I'm glad you said it.
A little shaky, but I do know the problem is, you feel me? I watch his games a lot. In a pocket, he's coming up too much. Mahomes is very good when he slides to the right. You know what I'm saying? He slides to the right, slides to the left. That's when you see Mahomes' magic. But when he moves up too much, he's not as athletic as Josh Allen, as athletic as Lamar Jackson. Easy sacks for the opposing team. But listen, I don't expect them to win 15 games this year, nor 14 games. I'll be surprised if they win 13. That's just me being honest. But like I said, the Chiefs isn't a regular season team. They are a playoff team, as y'all can see. So that's all I gotta say.
So wait, let me pose real quick, Staph. You think are they like locks? Are they gonna win the division, the AFC West, or is like the Chargers gonna potentially win it, or the Broncos potentially gonna win over the Chiefs, the division? You think the Chiefs lock up the division?
I don't think so, but I believe so. Okay. Right? Mm-hmm. What I mean is, at first, I thought the Broncos were going to win the division because of the Chiefs' schedule. They got one of the hardest schedules. They play the Lions. They play the Bills. They already played the Eagles. They played the Chargers. They played the Broncos twice. They played the Chargers twice. They played the Bills. They got a lot. They play the Ravens too. They play a lot of teams.
That's a gauntlet. Yeah.
That's a lot, and it's respectable since they went to the, Super Bowl 3 times. But now seeing both teams play, I haven't seen the Chargers play. I think they played tonight, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chargers 2-0.
They should be 2-0.
The Raiders, I'm on heads.
It's the week 2 game.
I don't care. I'm not going.
Geno Smith is bringing life to that team.
He bringing life for sure. He bringing life.
Geno Smith could bring rebirth. I ain't going.
You're not going?
I'm not going. I'm not, all 2025. I'm not going.
They got a lot of young receivers. I like their receivers.
The Raiders are going to be better than you think this season. Whatever expectation you have win-wise, whatever number you're at, they're going to exceed that.
8.
Yeah. But to answer this question,
I think they get to see, and that's not a high bar for the Raiders.
I think it is, but I don't think they're a bad team.
Wins. That's a lot of wins for the Raiders.
They're getting to that. I think they get to 8 wins. To 8 and 9? I
think 8.
I don't know about 8. I say 6. 6 range.
They already got
one. Last year they won 4 games. They're gonna be way better than that.
Yeah, but that's because they got Geno. That's what I'm saying. Like he's a good QB. They got Geno. They got Genty. They got Bowers. They got Myers.
Okay, so so right now they're at 1 win. I don't think they beat the Chargers, but they should. They see the Bears. They see the Titans.
That's a win.
They see the Jags.
That's a win.
They see the Browns.
That's a
They see
win.
the Giants.
That's
That's
five
6 wins. That's
guaranteed.
6 wins. That's
I
six
would,
That's
wins
that's
counting
five
the one they
more
had.
wins. So that's
that's
six
five
at
guaranteed
minimum.
wins.
So then they still got to see the Broncos twice. They could sneak one of those.
They can sneak that, yeah.
They could probably sneak the. Maybe do they sneak the Chiefs one time? Like who knows?
I
But they
think they
play.
sneak the Colts.
They
I can
could
see them
sneak the
sneaking the
Colts, but
Colts.
Colts
I
is
can see them
hooping,
sneaking the
bro.
Colts.
Colts is
They
hooping right
hooping.
now.
They hooping this year. Facts.
But I don't know. I definitely see them getting to at least 7 wins. I think they get 7 wins. I think they get 7.
I agree seeing that now. I don't know. I don't want to disrespect the Bears, but that might be an easy one too. I'm not gonna lie.
Easy win. That's interesting.
It's a bad football team. The Chicago Bears are a bad football team. You can say it. It's cool.
It's like, yo, they really have everything on paper.
They got
That's
all
what's
the
They're a bad
pieces.
football.
oh. And you
It's a bad
got
football team.
Benjamin Johnson. You got like it's that Lions performance was horrendous, yo. They just got like I don't know how, boy. I feel so bad because I'm a Ben Johnson believer, a Caleb Williams believer,
I
but
don't know.
and
Bro,
now
when
they
your
dealing with
quarterback spins out of
injury.
sacks and throws picks, you're not winning games. When
Wait,
your
run that back.
quarterback spins out of sacks to throw picks, you're not winning games.
I'm gonna tell y'all this though, and this might be a hot take. If Anthony Richardson could get benched, Caleb Williams can too. I don't care about all that hype. I don't care about none of that. If
Give me
Anthony
3
Richardson
weeks.
can get benched, Caleb Williams can too. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, he just don't look good though.
Caleb?
He don't look good. Like, look, I seen.
He's
Let
giving
me.
me moments this season. He's
Yeah, that's
definitely
what I'm about to say. I see glimpses and moments, but overall, like consistency is like not there at all.
Bro, he's a low IQ football quarterback. What are we? We're not. No, he's got talent. This arm talent shit gotta stop. We gotta draw the line somewhere, guys. I don't care if you have arm talent if you don't know what you're doing. Like, what do you mean? Stop. Whoa.
It's a difference when Caleb Williams doesn't have Howie Roseman. He has Ryan Poles as his owner.
If you're spinning out of sacks into interceptions, you don't know what sport you're playing.
Stuff
It's not
happens, bro. The game is it's just the game is moving too fast for him. Again, the kid is only in his second year. He doesn't have a freaking top 5 offensive line in front of him. It's gonna
True.
take a little bit. He still has to figure out this Ben Johnson offense. So it's like I'm
True.
hearing stuff that Caleb Williams like kind of goes off on his own and does his own thing. So if he's still doing that, I don't want to hear none of that. I think he needs to just submit to Ben Johnson. That's what you need to do, Caleb. Submit to him, and he will let you flourish. Look at what he did for Jared Goff. Now, if like the fact that Caleb doesn't look phenomenal already when you give Ben Johnson an athlete, like I'm just seeing the ways they're using this team, and like I'm seeing Roma Dunze being used like an Amon-Ra St. Brown, and it's like
yeah.
they have it. They have the ideas.
And
They
you
just
see the
don't have the
offense,
execution. What's up?
DJ Moore running the ball now. Like it's just a little more creative. Like it's
And
just
there's holes that the Bears need to fill. Like they don't have Ben Johnson doesn't have he doesn't have the repertoire that he needs to succeed. He needs a second run. He needs a running back 2, first off, or he even needs an upgrade at running back 1. Like if David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs are better than DeAndre Swift. And 2, Ben Johnson just needs that second running back. Can you name me the Bears running back 2?
I'm trying to think if DeAndre Swift is in the same tier as Montgomery. I
He's
think they're
not. And
different.
Montgomery, no, we're not gonna have that conversation.
It's interesting conversation.
Montgomery talents don't really flash because he got Gibbs in front of him. But he
Mm-hmm.
he can start on a lot of teams
He's dope.
easily.
That's true. Okay, let's get back on topic. Kenny, the Chiefs.
Okay.
What
So I love rambling. I love it. So with the Chiefs, it's like they're 0-2. I expect them to make the playoffs, of course, but this season could get a little bit murkier with how the Chargers are performing. The Chargers they have weapons for Justin Herbert, but it's also the fact that they can couple that with the running game and what Amarion Hampton can do. And if Justin is more willing to run the ball and add that as a threat to this offense as a whole makes them so much more dangerous. So
Right.
now, in terms of for the Chiefs' sake, like they just look iffy, and them finishing at the top of the division really is a question to me this season, and it hasn't been for a while. I do expect them to do damage in the playoffs. They're gonna get Rashee Rice back. They're gonna get Xavier Worthy back eventually, and Mahomes does need that threat. I'm a huge Rashee fan, but they look bad right now. Travis Kelce is focused on a wedding, bro. He has a wedding to plan. That's why he looks iffy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And looking at that Eagles game, the game is completely different if Travis Kelce doesn't drop that ball, a routine ball. I'm telling you that head not in the game, bro. He keep thinking about Taylor Swift. He got
Keep
a
thinking about the celebrity stuff.
you got endorsements and podcasts. You saw what they did to Micah. They sent him up out of there. I know Kelsey got his rings and all that, but Andy Reid, Pat Mahomes, they want to win, so they better tell Trav Kelsey to lock in. And that defense looks even ugh. That
Bro, that
secondary,
defense,
ugh. Chris
wow.
Jones, you're not performing this season right now.
Yeah.
Like, they don't got the safeties right now. It's just not looking good for Spags in that defense. It's not looking good for the Chiefs this season, man. I ain't high on them. I don't know. I'm not a doubter of the Chiefs, but I don't know. Not this season.
So, I don't like how we pooped on Spags' defense. I think Spags' defense has been still solid, as a whole. I think the biggest thing is they're very one-dimensional, and they can't even do the one-dimensional thing that they're normally good at.
Yeah, but they don't got the weapons right now.
They don't got the weapons.
That's exactly my point. So if you don't have a weapons and you don't like running the football, Mahomes has 123 rush yards. Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem, is it Kareem Hunt? I'm pretty sure Kareem Hunt is on. Let me double check. It's Kareem
It's
Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. It's Kareem Hunt.
Thank you. Both have 47 yards each. That is possibly the worst running attack in the NFL. Literally.
Texans
So
might be
you
winning.
can't run the ball, and you have a quarterback who's under 60% completing the ball, you're gonna be bad. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. When you can't run and you can't throw, you're gonna be bad. I don't understand. I don't understand. And yes, he doesn't have the weapons, which is why I think the most important thing that they need is a run game. If your defense is out there all game, they're gonna be tired and they're not gonna look the best.
Facts.
If you can't run the ball, you're relying on a pass game, which is you, Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce, and nothing else. That's not good. Aside from that, Patrick Mahomes has missed a lot of throws. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He's missed a lot of deep throws. He's missed a lot of intermediate throws. He's missed a lot of short throws. Buddy looks bad, okay? The Buddy doesn't look good.
I
So
expect
you
him
put
to
all
figure
these
it out,
things
though.
together.
I ain't gonna do that. He gonna figure it
man.
out. That's
No, I'm going to do it. He's playing bad.
That's Pat
He can
Mahomes.
figure it out all he wants.
Patrick Mahomes. That's not
That's
Jalen
Pat
Hurts.
Mahomes. I don't care. I don't care. I
It's
don't
not Super
because
Bowl
it's not
MVP
like
Jalen
Pat
Hurts.
Mahomes is putting up 10 for 13 and 100 yards. So
Guess what, though?
I'm not
We
tripping.
won the game. Guess what, though? We won the game. I'm not, Beyond.The.Mic Sports. Beyond.The.Mic Sports. I might get out of character this episode, but I promise them I'm not going. I'm not. There's no Jalen Hurts slander.
I didn't even
I'm
bring
not
up his
going.
name. What are we
It
talking
doesn't matter.
about?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Yo,
matter.
Stop.
I'm
When
not
did I
going.
say his name?
I'm
Yo,
not
I'm
going.
gonna tell you this.
I'm not going. I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you this, Kenny. D getting out of character. I seen Jalen Hurts get out of character at the end of the game. He
Yeah,
told
because
that
we're not
boy.
going.
He told that boy. Chris Jones said, "You ain't even have 100 yards." He told that boy, "Shut your." We won the game. I ain't never seen Hurts act like that. He's
Because
so
he's like
serious.
me. We not going. Oh, no. We not
He's
going.
so serious. He never come out of character. Nothing phase him. I don't know how that boy got to him like that.
Bro, did you see him yelling at Kevin Patula on the sideline?
Yeah.
Bro. Yo, Kevin Patula, listen to me, bro. I myself will protest your hiring. I swear I'll do it.
He's looking
You better
bad.
draw something up.
He's looking bad.
You better draw
But
something
it's
up.
Jalen Hurts. He is the top 5 quarterback, bro.
He's the top 5 quarterback. And that's why we win.
Yeah, but
Top 6
but
all
it's
time in
like,
win percentage,
but
by
it's
the way.
like, shouldn't the offense look so good no matter what coordinator? He's a top 5 quarterback.
No. He's a top 5 quarterback, so we should win no matter what. The offense is the offense. It's going to look bad. It's going to look good. Rain, sleet, or snow, Jalen Hurts is ready to go. And we're going to get a win.
So you think he got a clip with that? Someone hear
I
that
can sit
BS
here.
ever again in
I
my
can,
life.
yo, I've never been able to sit and watch a football game and understand that, yo, there's a possibility that maybe we literally could end up with 50 yards of offense and win the game because my quarterback is going to find a way. And I'm literally okay with that.
Okay, yeah.
And that shows how elite he really is.
But the
Let's
Chiefs,
talk
what
about
about
that.
the Chiefs though?
You're right. Let's talk about the Chiefs. I'm sorry.
We're gonna
You
get
get
there,
Patrick
bro.
Mahomes.
We're gonna get there, bro.
Patrick Mahomes, he's got to be better. And I know it sounds a little crazy, but he's just got to be better. And I'm not asking him to be Superman. I'm just asking you to hit the open guys. For example, Thornton was wide open.
Thornton was
Adoree
wide open
Jackson
so many
was
times.
nowhere to be seen, and we're just missing him. Granted, there was a little bit of pressure, but I don't think it's anything that should impede him from hitting these type of throws that we've seen regular QBs make.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm going to leave that. And that's really all I have to say on the Chiefs. For them to compete, they need a run game.
I mean, yeah, they're figuring out the run game, but I do want to give a credit to what they're like a guy like Josh Simmons at left tackle. He's been balling this season so far, and that spot has been what has kind of held them back when they're not doing so well. And the Eagles were able to destroy them on the defensive through their defensive line in the Super Bowl. So you solved an issue there. I think I like Josh Simmons as a player, and I think that the line is going to figure it out. And I think the Chiefs are going to figure it out, but I don't know if a Super Bowl is in the works this season. The Ravens looking nice, man.
240 balls.
I'm gonna say this though, right? Last thing about this topic, I'm gonna say this. I think the Chiefs' problem is the running back sharing. I think that's one of the biggest problems. I'm not gonna lie. So if y'all remember, Pacheco was injured, right? See what I'm gonna say? Pacheco was injured. Kareem Hunt looked so good by himself. Before Kareem Hunt was there, Pacheco looked so good by himself. The running back sharing is just too it don't look good for the offense at all, in my opinion. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
But go ahead. I think it should be like how the Eagles is. Saquon carried the ball 15 times, and then the second running back carried the ball around 5 to 7 times. I'm gonna be honest. Kareem Hunt is good though, but they can't share the ball because it's just not gonna look good.
So you think Pacheco should be the sole RB1 in that room? Like he's getting majority of the touches, or should it be Kareem?
I don't think Pacheco deserve it no more. Since he got injured, he have not looked good. I'm gonna be honest. And I watch every single game.
I'm hearing you.
I'm gonna be honest.
So you think Hunt should get the spot, or should look somewhere else for a running back?
I think they both should be gone.
What happened to my son?
Like, Hunt looked good. Hunt looked good, but then that's what I'm saying. He regressed when Pacheco came in. But Pacheco looked good when he was by himself. I don't know, because the running back, the running game did change when Pacheco got injured. Though it changed totally from before. Like when Pacheco was playing, the team was actually great because they could dominate on both sides. So I don't know. Maybe we need more games to speculate.
It's extremely early. I do want to put emphasis on that. It is extremely early. Like, that's just what it actually is. Just extremely early. So last year I was saying the same thing about the Eagles.
Yeah.
Concepts were ass. Couldn't throw over the middle. All the same stuff. So I'm trying to give Kevin grace, but I swear I'll riot. But not about the Eagles. Chiefs should be feeling the same way.
No, my fault. I want to go back to Staph saying with the running backs. It could get really tricky with those two and they're fit in reality because you look at a team like the Lions and how Gibbs is the RB1, whereas Montgomery gets the second share of the snaps, and Gibbs is the RB1 because he's the pass catching back. But with the Chiefs, it's sort of flipped, and Kareem Hunt is your third down back that can catch passes and run occasionally when he needs to. But Pacheco, he's not really he's not a receiving threat. So
he's a bruiser.
It gets really weird with Pacheco if you want him to be the sole RB1 because he doesn't have that receiving threat that is so essential and vital to an Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes offense. So
exactly, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with the Niners had when McCaffrey was playing.
With
He was the
Mason.
RB, and then
Yeah.
Mason exactly. So yeah,
I see that though, because Mason wasn't really catching passes either. I see that.
because think about it, Saquon just so great, but Gainwell could catch the ball too, and
Mm-hmm.
Saquon could be that running back one and that running back
Yeah.
in that third down.
Saquon could catch too, though. So
Yeah,
Yeah, he is. He's really good at football. He is.
I think they just need like a formula like how the Ravens got. You're not gonna find no Derrick Henry, but you could find a running back that's gonna get you what 75 to 80 yards, and you could find that you know that catching running back,
mm-hmm.
even back. I think that's what we need because I ain't gonna lie, like the offensive line looked good, but it was pressure a lot of times from this game and the last game. Maybe you could find like a toss up running back, make some plays.
So on to another team that's in the NFC, the Giants. They might have a quarterback problem. And honestly, I'll be real. This is not something that I saw coming. Russell Wilson last week had 450 yards and 3 touchdowns. How long do y'all think Russell Wilson could keep Jaxon Dart on the bench?
He better keep him on the bench the whole season, cause it's like I don't want to see Jaxon Dart manning the Giants' offense consistently at any point throughout this season. Only if Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston could be QB2. I wouldn't even care. If Russ goes down, which he might at a point with that durability and him getting hits, Jameis, I think for Jackson's sake, you need to sit and just watch, bro. That is what needs to happen to NFL QBs across the league. Like, I don't think we should even throw these rookies under fire. For Cam Ward's sake, it's like okay, I feel like it's a little different. He's a little more polished. He's going to a situation where he needs to play right away. But if you're in a team and you don't have to play right away, I don't think it's best for you to play right away. Like Jaxon Dart is a little bit of a project, and to be able to sit and learn behind a mind like Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, I think that's best for his career and best for the long term. You need long term success. It's not about what can you do for me right now. And right now, Jaxon Dart isn't gonna light the world on fire if he comes into a game. The Giants, their situation isn't. They're not in a dire situation to develop him. So take your time, be patient, let the kid learn from a different perspective from the sideline. He's gonna be able to see the game in a different view. I think if he sits the whole season, that's best for his development, or definitely for until at least week 8, week 10.
Man,
I'm in the same boat.
you took it off, but listen, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Loves. Wait your turn. And I was just saying this when we got the topic of the day. No matter who's the Giants QB, regardless if it's Russell Wilson, Jameson, or Jaxon Dart, you still have the Eagles in there. You still have the Commanders in there, and we don't like the Cowboys, but they are better than the Giants. Let's be honest, right? So no matter what QB you got in there, the Giants ain't making the playoffs. So let the kid sit, let the kid read the game, like Kenny said, from a different angle, from a different field. Let him study the game more. You see, Jordan Love, he's looking a little better. He's looking a little polished, right? Because he
Mm-hmm.
learned from one of the best, Aaron Rodgers. We're not saying Russell Wilson is Aaron Rodgers, but Jaxon Dart looked good during the preseason. He could even jump up to a different scale because he already looked polished. Yeah, I was about to say, we know how Russell Wilson is. He get injured a lot. If he get injured, Jameson is there for a reason. I don't think the Giants signed Jameson for no reason.
I do.
Be honest, I don't think so. So I think that Jaxon Dart should sit this whole season, and even if it's next season, sit because Jaden Daniels, the quarterback of the Commanders, Jalen Hurts, and the Eagles look good. So I'm gonna be honest. There's no reason to rush because no matter if Jaxon Dart in there, you ain't going out there winning 10 games. Let's be honest. Just throw Malik Neighbors the ball.
Yeah.
I get what y'all saying. Jaxon Dart will be starting by week 7. 110% confirmed. Because going into week 7, the Giants will most likely be 1-5
Mm.
or 2-4. So
Son came in with the hoodie just on BT. Yo, you funny, D. You funny, Dell.
Chill.
yo,
Hello.
So talking about not D. So you're really just gonna say that confidently after Russell Wilson just gave the Cowboys 450?
I'm gonna say it again. Actually, I'm gonna repeat everything I just said. So, first of all, welcome Dell into Beyond.The.Mic. What I'd like to say, Jaxon Dart will be starting by week 7. And the reason is because the Giants will most likely be 1-5 going into week 7, 2-4 best case scenario. We know how New Yorkers get. I don't know why we're acting like this is something new with New Yorkers being upset at their quarterback situation. The quarterback situation has sucked, and you can say that it possibly sucked with Eli Manning too. Shoot me, I'm just being honest. Guy's a career 500% winner. He didn't, you know what I mean? He had good 2 playoff runs. I like it. Very nice. Power to the people, but let's just call it a spade. With all that being said, Russell Wilson played an amazing game, but I don't think it's sustainable. They play the Broncos, they play the Eagles, they play the Chiefs, and the Chargers in the next upcoming weeks. I see at least 2 bad games.
2 horrific games.
Thank you, Staph. I see at least 2 horrific games to where we're asking the question: is Jaxon Dart gonna play next week? They asked it after week 1. Let's not act like we're, what I'm saying, like we're saying something miraculous here. Buddy had 1 bad game. They said, "Yo, where's Jaxon Dart? I've seen enough." So you telling me 2 or 3 more, and we not gonna sit here and just throw him in? He's already getting plays in the 4th quarter in crunch time, going into OT. You're getting plays in the 4th quarter with 2 minutes left, and you want to tell me that they think Russell Wilson's gonna start the whole season? Somebody's lying, because it doesn't make sense.
I mean, it was confirmed like going into the season, like prior to week 1, that there would be a few packages with Jaxon Dart coming in. So I definitely wasn't surprised to see him on the field at all. But as you're like QB1, as you're down QB, I don't think he's gonna. It's gonna take like till week 7, week 8, week 10, if anything, which I don't think should happen.
I say week 7. Week 7, week 8, it's go time. He's going to be suing up.
Yeah, what you thinking?
I actually agree he's probably going to play at some point. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it really goes on how well Russell's playing. But if he's not playing well and Jaxon did show that potential, I feel like that goes into one of those things you have to play into his potential that he showed and let him play. Especially if your team's already not doing good, you really have nothing to lose.
But the team is dirt. Let's can we stop? The team is dirt.
I feel like they got flashes of they can be good.
They got a good front 4, Malik Neighbors, and the Dream. The team is dirt.
And a dream.
Capital D on the Dream.
Wandale Robinson, learn it.
Wandale Robinson had a great game. He had a great game. Bro, Russ did what Russ does. He throws moon balls, and it got him in trouble, and he threw a game-sealing pick. That's what Russ does.
Miscommunication. Yo, I really don't like how you're so, like, firm on interceptions and you just take the interception for what it is. There's multiple things that go into interceptions. Let's understand that.
Kenny, he threw the ball in the double coverage.
There's multiple things that go into interceptions. I think you should understand that.
Okay, so what was Russ seeing in double coverage?
I don't know what he saw because I don't remember getting a replay. I didn't personally look at a replay, but from what I've heard from my credible media source, they said there was a miscommunication with the receiver and what happened. So I guess you live by the Russ, die by live by Moonball, die by Moonball. But this is another thing I'm saying in general though. You just take interceptions for face value and want to kill the quarterback. You did this with Justin Herbert last year. It's like you ignore when the ball hits the ball. You ignore when the ball hits a receiver's hands, and you just say QB's fault. There's a lot of things that go in interceptions, and I just want you to understand that going forward. All right?
I understand that. So I'm sorry. Justin Herbert didn't throw 4 interceptions. He threw 3 because somebody dropped 1. I didn't say nothing about Patrick Mahomes' interception because everybody knows they had Travis Kelce.
I was about to say that.
I didn't say nothing about it.
Well, you for that one.
Because we understand. But when you throwing balls in a double coverage, There's no miscommunication that could have stopped that. He
That
literally
was a
threw it to the
crazy throw.
safety.
I can't lie.
He literally threw it to the safety, bro. Like, come on, bro. He threw a punt. The man threw a punt.
I literally thought that as soon as he caught the pick, I was like, that was an arm punt.
He threw a punt, bro. Let's be serious, bro. Miscommunication, bro. All right, you threw a punt. Like, I'm not going. Y'all not going. I'm not getting trapped with this arm talent shit no more, bro. You threw a punt. You threw it to the defender.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? I don't think he's against rookie quarterbacks getting killed first season. I think if the Giants are bad, then let the other veteran quarterbacks play and let them be bad. Don't just throw the rookie in there and then people start, I'm gonna be honest, Jaxon Dart, he's a good quarterback, as we can see so far, right? You don't want him to turn into what's the Titans quarterback before Kenreport?
Ryan.
Will Levis.
Oh, I was gonna say Will Levis.
Will Levis, exactly.
I skipped him.
But we don't want Jaxon Dart to turn into that. If the team gonna suck, then they gonna suck with the two veteran quarterbacks. Let Jaxon Dart sit down, watch. You feel me? Why we gotta do that?
Now he is the QB too, though. Jaxon Dart is.
He is,
of course,
bro. But like, he got those flashes though that like you just see in people though. Like,
what do you what flashes he showing?
Bro, Jaxon Dart looks like those preseason games. You can see potential in him. Like he doesn't like look like a scrub or anything. Like you see talent within him. I definitely think he was one of the best like rookie QBs in the preseason.
He was supposed to be one of the best rookie QBs in the preseason. He got drafted first round.
I mean, you do got Tyler Shrub, or however you say his name.
Shuck.
Yeah, you do got Tyler Shuck.
Why his name get brought up? Why are we bringing up a Saints quarterback?
Just saying. He got drafted pretty early too, but
he got drafted like the third or second minimum. I think
he did.
I mean, Jackson cool and all. I was just never too high on him coming out of college. Like I always thought, like a guy like Shadur was more talented than Jackson, but it's like, and it's always it's a New York thing too. Once Russell starts playing bad, he gonna feel that New York pressure. Like you said, D, they were in his face, like they were in their face about QB controversy after the first game. So it's gonna just keep piling and piling and piling, and probably eventually, Daboll's job could become on the line. So that might force him into making a QB change. So I wouldn't be surprised at all.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know what? Let's keep it in the NFC, actually. Let's move on to the Packers. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about these Packers. You know what I'm saying? You know what they remind me of? They remind me of a team in their division from last year that plays in Detroit. That's what it sounds like. The Green Bay Packers, they are playing like the best team in football. I will be honest. They are playing like the best team in football. Yes. COD.
Okay, so they're playing like the best team in football. I'm sorry to cut you off. So does that make Jordan Love a top 5 quarterback?
Not on this earth. What is a crackhead? Not on this earth.
Continue to what you were saying, D. My fault.
So, do you guys believe that the Packers are the best team in the NFC?
No, the Eagles with Howie Roseman exist.
Okay, I'm shocked you said that. They got, first of all, they don't win the quarterback situation. They don't got the better quarterback. You know what I'm saying? They don't.
Please don't make this a.
I'm just wondering.
On what grounds? On what grounds?
Let's just get to Packers dominance before we get to any of the static, bro. Let's give our flowers.
Sure.
Can we give our flowers to this team first? Who wants to give flowers? The floor is anyone's.
Let's do that.
The Packers look good.
Great.
Very good. Not to take away from any other team in the NFC. I'm not gonna lie, I still don't think they're the best team in the NFC. Because the team that wear green, the team that bleeds green, looks very good. They just, they got a little fresh start when it comes to the offensive coordinator situation. But the Packers look very good. Their defense looked very, very, very good. And a lot of times last year, the defense was pretty good, right? But when the offense wasn't clicking, the defense went downhill because they was getting tired. Now on both sides of the ball look very good. the team just looked very good. Only con I'll say about the Packers, their receiver situation. It's like they don't. I wish they had a receiver one. I wish. Golden doesn't look very good so far, but we got to be patient with him. He got to learn the system more. But I ain't gonna lie though, Kraft, their tight end. If he have
Real
another
deal.
1,000, yeah, if he have another 1,000 yard like last season,
Real deal.
they gonna be dangerous.
Tucker got it. But
Yeah,
I want to. I'm sorry. So they don't have a wide receiver. You don't like their receiving room?
It's no wide receiver one. We need.
They got the deepest wide receiver room in the NFL, and I'm
They
gonna be
do
honest.
though. They do though. They do though. But also, they don't have a wide receiver one. Some of their receivers are inconsistent. I'm not gonna
That's
lie,
fair.
especially for a person that put in parlays. You don't know.
Bears room is fake D.
Bro,
I'm gonna tell you
honestly
that.
though, I think it's Wicks, bro. Wicks
It
is
might be
nice.
Wick.
Wicks
Wicks
is
is their
nice,
one?
bro.
No, I'm
But
saying he might
bro,
be. It was supposed to
He's
be
not
Reed
really
though,
the
but
one, but
Wicks is
anybody's
nice,
their
bro.
one, it's either Christian Watson, who's dealing with injury
or
right
Reed,
now, or it's Jaden Reed.
or Jalen Reed, yeah.
Watson has drop problems.
they don't
So
really have a one.
yes,
But he's still
but
treated
Jaden
like
Reed
that
just broke his
threat,
collarbone. He's
though.
not playing the whole year.
Yeah, he for sure
He
is.
just broke his jaw. And he's done
Yeah,
all year. He's not playing.
Christian Watson's not playing this season?
No,
Nah, he's
Jaden
good.
He's
Reed
gonna come back.
collarbone is cooked.
Yeah, Watson might come back like week 5.
Watson will come back. I'm talking about Reed.
Yeah,
Reed is
Reed
cooked.
done. Reed done.
Yeah, he's cooked. That's it.
They said 6 to 8 weeks.
He just has a collarbone.
Like
He's gonna
Watson,
be Gucci.
Okay.
He's not done.
Derek, you're not lying on that though. Watson, he's supposed to be the wide receiver one before everybody start looking good, but he just dropped the ball too much, like too much. But Kenny, you're not lying either. Reed and Watson, they definitely should be the wide receiver one. They just like I don't know, so much talent, and that's why we can't really tell who's clearly. But
I
yeah,
like
Tucker
Dobbs
is
too.
good.
I like
Yeah,
Romeo
he's
a
good
lot.
too. He's good too.
Good.
I like Romeo a lot. But I think like he's just a quality wide receiver too. I really
Yeah.
do.
See, okay, but like
But I think Wicks has potential to be one. You know what I'm saying? If I'm making sense.
But you see how y'all praising all these guys of being so good? I would rather have like 5 guys where you could say that about them than that one guy that you can say, oh, he's the one.
That's what I'm saying too. Because they had I almost called him a ninja. They had a player on the practice squad, bro, come out and make a crazy toe drag catch against Lattimore on Monday night.
It is Lattimore.
Or no, Thursday night.
Lattimore. He's so
Yeah.
wide.
And also, Matthew Golden, he really don't look that bad. I feel like he's just not getting. I feel like they're still getting a feel for him. Like he did have that bomb that Love overthrew because that probably would have been a touchdown. But I just feel like they got to really shake him more into the offense just yet.
He can't. It's like he can't feel for the ball though. Like his route running, everything he did. But a lot of passes that Love threw, other than that one overthrow, like the ball is in his hand. He just can't feel for the ball. Maybe he got to get a little more comfortable. But he look good.
Oh,
They got like a
no, you good.
do you think? They got like an equal opportunity offense. I feel like I don't
Yeah.
feel like they're all besides Tucker Kraft. I don't feel like their offense is designed to highlight anybody but Josh Jacobs.
Wait, time out.
So-
You said equal opportunity, right?
Equal, yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Like,
Equal.
everybody has
Okay.
yes. Like everybody has a
Dell.
chance to make a play. Everybody has a chance to make a play. What y'all think I said?
Nothing.
Okay.
Go ahead, kid. You want to say something?
Yeah, you were about to say something.
Nah, I was going to talk about their defense, but I'm gonna let you go.
Because I'm high on Matthew Golden after I've just been hearing a lot of talks through training camp about him stepping into that wide receiver one, like that, maybe not wide receiver one, but that I'm the dominant receiver in this offense. And it's like the first 2 weeks clearly haven't shown that, but when I was looking at that college tape, and I just saw so much versatility. One, he was doing stuff, jump ball, catching in traffic wise, but then it's like he has the speed on him too. So it's like you combine that element, it could be similar to like a Malik Neighbors type of receiver. And I don't think he's gonna have a Malik Neighbors type of season due to the weapons that they have alongside of him, but I do expect him to. I thought he was gonna be coming in, I said he was going to be one of the best receivers in that class. Like, I said he could be the best receiver in the class, maybe Ted McMillan aside, but I haven't seen it yet. But as the season goes on and as Matt LaFleur gets a feel for him, I think he's going to figure it out and start to dominate the league soon come, bro.
Dominate the league is a stretch for me right now.
Fair.
But I don't think he's bad. Like, I don't think any of their receivers are bad. As far as I'm concerned, they got a goddamn super team over there. So I don't want to hear no goddamn excuses. That's as far as I'm concerned.
That's not a super team. That's not a super
Oh
team.
my goodness gracious.
That is not a super
So everybody else can't be a
just
super team.
You're trying to give yourself
That's
a
not a
way
super
out,
team.
bro. Shut
That's
up,
not
bro.
a super
Yo,
team.
Dell,
That's
how
not
you
a
feel
super
about the
team.
defense, bro? How you feel about the defense, bro? What is he doing?
I was going to say about their defense. I actually I expected their defense to look exactly how it looked when they got Micah Parsons, because the only the concern I had was the DBs. But you remember when we were drafting for our fantasy league, I said my sleeper defense, and I picked the Packers because Micah Parsons is that good. He's just that good.
Yeah.
Now the DB room was a question, but with this rush they're getting, like Micah said, they don't need to cover for that much time before that QB has to make that decision. And it's just like, we watched this defense make the Lions look bad on offense. And then they followed, and then we questioned Ben Johnson. We questioned, was it Ben Johnson? And then they follow it up 50 points the next week.
Yep.
So I have a question, though. My question is, they play a lot of man coverage behind that pass rush. I'm going to say it again. So against a more mobile quarterback with a decent offensive line, do we see that being taken advantage of? Now, I know JD5 is a mobile quarterback. Offensive line is not that great, but he didn't take advantage of that. But I'm saying people like, how do I say this?
Like
I'm trying to think. Like,
just go ahead.
But I don't want to bring it there.
No, I know we're not gonna bring it there because I need to bring it somewhere else when you say that.
Okay, I'm thinking people like obviously like Lamar Jackson, but I'm thinking people maybe a little bit less athletic, like the Patrick Mahomes athletic people of the world. Can they take advantage of that? Because I think they can. That's a lot of man coverage. But I respect it so much.
Okay, I feel like when you have an Xavier McKinney on the back end at safety, I love him. He's a baller. I love what they have in the middle with Edgerrin Cooper, Quay Walker, Isaiah McDuffie. They got one of the best front sevens in the league that should cover for. But where the philosophy lies, I think, let me try to step into the mind of an NFL GM real quick. I think they picked up a Micah Parsons to get after the guys like your Jaden Daniels and your Jalen Hurts. I think that's exactly why they traded for Micah Parsons, so they can contest with the QBs, with the mobile QBs within the conference. So they need a guy. Like, I keep thinking of the time where Micah got his first sack and he chased down Jared Goff. I'm like, okay, so maybe they got him to answer against the mobile quarterbacks when they're scrambling out the pocket. Because you could play Micah in different ways. You could play him obviously on the line, but if you need to drop him back a little bit, run a little spy, if you just need him to chase after that quarterback with pure speed and the pure athlete that he is, I think they got him to solve that problem, to really put and keep mobile quarterbacks within a box.
Okay. And I'm going to say another question. I think a team that doesn't have a mobile quarterback, but that is a terrible matchup for the Green Bay Packers, that is not the Philadelphia Eagles, are the Los Angeles Rams. And I'm standing on business. The Los Angeles Rams, I feel like that's a lot of motion for man coverage, and they don't have a soul on that defense that can guard Puka or Tay. I'm standing on it. They don't have a soul.
Keyshawn Nixon been hooping though, man. I kind of slept on him a little bit.
That's lunch meat.
We'll see.
Bro, they don't got nobody blocking Michael Parsons though.
Yeah.
And Stafford's not moving. He got 3 seconds max, and that ball better be gone. And 3 seconds might just be a stretch. And then it's like you got Michael Parsons, and you really got to focus on him on that D line. But then we got Edgerrin Cooper, we got Rashard Gary. So it's just like we can run man because you gonna make that decision real quick, and it better not be a bad decision because, like you said, we got McKinney floating over the top. And he will go get that ball if you throw it somewhere that it wasn't supposed to go. He will go get that ball.
No.
That's fair.
I ain't gonna lie. I think just Parsons just opened up the D line. Like they ain't never, they don't got nobody to like really go get the quarterback. Like everybody is solid enough, but now when you got Parsons, you got to focus on somebody. The D line just gonna look a lot better. Like double team him, open up the other side. So
I
I like
also
the Packers. I like the Packers.
I also want to see them against the run heavy offense.
And they played the
And I know the
Lions,
line.
though.
Oh
I know the
wait,
Lions are run heavy.
I wanted to say that
But
also.
the Lions' running style is different. It's not like it's physical, but they're trying to set edges. They're trying to get Gibbs to pop. They're trying to get him to hit one hole and go. Maybe a second hole. I want them to see somebody that's running it right down their throat. Like the Chiefs, when the Chiefs start running, they're not doing all the cute runs. They going right between the tackles.
Yeah.
I want to see that. That's why I think David Montgomery had a better game than Gibbs, because with David Montgomery, I'm running right at you. There's no.
Yeah, he running straight. He ain't cutting through. He ain't doing none of that.
I want to
Just
see
wait
that.
for
I want to see that.
just let's be patient for Devontae Wyatt development. It's gonna happen. He's gonna look like a really good Kenny Clark replacement. I believe so.
Okay, it's possible, but these are the things. Those are the only questions I have about the Packers. Other than that, they're playing great football.
Their schedule's
They're playing
not
great football.
They probably won't get that test to the Eagles, to be honest.
And I think Jordan Love, I think he's progressed a little bit. I've still seen him forcing some throws, some deep chances, but that's because he has one-on-one back coverage. One-on-one back coverage, throw it up there. It happens. But I haven't seen him there's a lot of times where past years I've seen Jordan Love scramble out and he's going to throw the ball no matter what. I'm seeing him throw some balls away this year. I'm seeing him be a little bit smarter with his game planning and not just relying on arm talent. So I'm seeing a little bit of a Jordan Love jump. He might get some love out of me.
Hey, yo,
No pun intended.
that.
He might get some love out of me, no pun intended, with a pause. But just some things I'm seeing out of Jordan Love. That's interesting.
Jordan Love MVP season, top 5. I'm not saying he's gonna win MVP. No. He's gonna finish top 3, top 5 in MVP voting.
Based off record.
It's like you want to know why? Because he has the team for it. That's why he's gonna finish so high. You keep talking. The team is good. We understand that, Jordan. That elevates you as a quarterback because your team is good.
I agree.
Fair.
I agree.
Fair. I guess.
It is fair.
Derek
What
don't
you
got
fighting,
nothing to
Dell?
say.
It's fair.
Yeah. That's how it goes. That's how the game goes.
Oh, run it! I've been waiting for this.
If Jordan Love is 2-0 right now, if Jordan Love wins the NFC, that means he's the best quarterback in the NFC. Simple.
Exactly.
Simple. That's your logic, Derek. Your logic.
You lost your mind.
Your logic.
Derek, you can't say
No. Have you lost it?
You can't say nothing. When Hurts won, you ain't get.
Have you lost it? Have you lost it?
Whoever wins the most games
nobody.
is the best quarterback. Whoever wins the most games is the best quarterback. Wins are a QB stat. Wins are all that matters when it comes to
wins are a
quarterback
QB
position,
stat.
bro. That's your logic.
Hey, Kenny.
Top 6 win percentage all time, by the way.
Hey, Kenny, don't
Your
let the Packers win the Super Bowl.
If the Packers win the Super
Don't let
Bowl,
the
Jordan
Packers
Love
win
the
the
greatest
Super Bowl.
quarterback of all time. Then at that point,
Don't let the
Derek
Packers win
top
the
6
Super Bowl.
though.
Jalen Hurts' name might never be mentioned again, unless the Eagles decide. Don't
that
let the
Eagles
Packers.
offense looking real murky. Apparently throwing 10 yards all game makes you a top 5 quarterback. He's a winner. Number 1 QB. Jalen Hurts, according to Derek Logic, is the best quarterback in the league because how easy is it to win games throwing 10 yards down the field? It's very easy. I can stand. Please pull up that graphic with the average time, with the average depth of target mixed with time to throw. I need 6 seconds to throw 10 yards. Not even 10 yards. I need 6 seconds to throw 2 yards, and I'm the best quarterback in the league.
5th best quarterback in the league. 5th best quarterback in the league.
No, let's take out Joe Burrow.
Understand?
He's gonna miss time. Let's bump him out to top 4 minimum. Jalen Hurts, Derek Logic, best QB in the league.
Bro, Joe Burrow is gonna miss time. Is Jalen Hurts better than Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow doesn't have a ring.
There's no to be determined. There's no to be determined.
No,
Dell. He wins another ring. I'm saying crazy stuff. I hope you know that.
Joe Burrow doesn't win like Jalen Hurts, right? Jalen Hurts is better than Joe Burrow. Derek Logic.
That's not what I said. I didn't say that.
I did.
Joe Burrow
Joe
hasn't
Burrow.
won a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts has. Jalen Hurts is better. Derrick Logic.
Y'all know how I feel about Joe Burrow. That's the second or third best quarterback in NFL. Lamar is 3 or 2. And
Make sure y'all clip that.
Bro,
Make
so
sure y'all
what
clip that.
makes Jalen such a talent, bro? What makes him a top? You think he's a top 5 quarterback right now? Daniel Jones is better than him right now, bro.
All right, let me stop.
But that's not how football works. Like that's just like y'all don't see football the way it's supposed to be seen, bro.
Football how you're seeing it. I know what you mean.
You don't.
He's winning games, bro. And I still don't care. Doesn't make him a top 5 quarterback. He's a talent. He's managing the games and he's helping his team win games. He's not putting the team in harm's way. But I don't care. Quarterback, sling the ball.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Quarterback sling the ball, right? So let's do it.
Top 5 wide receiver.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So how many playoff wins Justin Herbert got? He liked to sling the goddamn ball. How many playoff wins he got?
Who would Justin
I'm
Herbert
asking.
have?
No.
AJ Brown, by the way.
AJ Brown.
Wait, hold on.
How many wins?
Quentin Johnson to AJ
Hold
Brown.
on.
How many wins
Hold on. Let me help him out.
Justin Herbert have?
Let me help him out. Do Jalen Hurts go against Lamar Jackson? Josh Allen?
We beat him 2.
Joe Burrow?
We beat him 3.
In the playoffs?
Patrick Mahomes? Do he
We
go
beat
against
Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs
Mind
2.
you,
And
if the Lions weren't hurt, bro.
We beat all 4 of them. Now what?
Share the same fate if the Lions are healthy. Simple. But that's hypothetical.
Oh my God. Nobody's worried about Detroit. Nobody's worried about them. It's stinky. Nobody's worried about Detroit, bro.
Breathing down Jalen Hurts' neck.
I have Lane Johnson. Now what? What? How many sacks Micah have on Jalen Hurts when I had Lane Johnson?
Oh, so you're not oblivious to the team that the Eagles have.
Like he's not.
Of course, I'm
he's
not
so dead
oblivious.
ass, bro.
So you're not oblivious to the team. So you're not oblivious to all these stars you have.
Derek, I'm gonna tell you this.
Beat me.
Derek, I'm gonna tell you this. You so confident. Y'all better worry about that CB2. Y'all better worry about that CB2.
Bro, my problem with here was Derek was never that the Eagles are bad.
That boy hit his own teammate. He lucky, bro.
Joey Jackson is cool.
Bro, my problem with you was never that the Eagles were bad. It's the fact that you're praising the wrong person. You're praising Jalen Hurts. You should be praising Howie.
Thank you.
Or I can praise both.
No.
You never praised Howie once in life.
That too. You never praise Howie.
I always praise Howie. Every single time I praise Howie.
I've never heard an Eagles fan talk about Howie. It's always Jalen Hurts with y'all.
Freaking Zach Bond.
Because we understand greatness.
That's not greatness.
It's literally greatness.
Howie.
There's only you can only put 4 QBs on the Eagles roster and have the same success. I'm going to bat for it.
That is the worst take you. I'm not gonna lie. I heard you say a lot of crazy takes. That was the worst take you ever said. That was the worst thing you ever said. That was the worst thing you ever said. That was the worst thing you ever said.
Let's do it.
What?
Let's do it.
Matthew Stafford wins with that roster last year. Oh my, bro! You know how many QBs win with that roster last year?
Name them, Dell.
Let's do it.
Name them. Let's run through it.
Let's do it.
We can. Let's just go through all the starting QBs. Let's just go through all the starting QBs last year.
Let's do it.
2021 starting QBs.
Hell no.
Editor, please.
I'm the editor. I'm the editor.
You better replay that.
Geno Smith is winning the Super Bowl with that team.
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff wins with that roster. Jaden Daniels wins with that roster. Baker Mayfield wins with that roster. Patrick Mahomes, Matthew Stafford wins with that roster. Jordan Love wins with that roster.
I beat him 3.
Justin Herbert wins with that roster.
He has no wins in the playoffs. He blew a 27-0 lead.
Does he have a rookie cornerback that you cannot throw the ball towards?
Justin Herbert couldn't hold Jalen Hurts' jockstrap. I'm standing on business. Tell him stop throwing picks in the playoffs.
They nicknamed your corner. They nicknamed your rookie corner Guantanamo Bay. Your rookie corner. That was your rookie corner's nickname.
I ain't never seen the Chargers with a secondary like that in my life.
Derek, I'm gonna ask you a question, right?
What about it? So you're not gonna shame me for having a good team. So what about it?
Derek, your defensive line. Your
How
defensive
about all these
line,
other
Nolan
QBs,
Smith,
17 times
rookie
able?
contract. He led the playoff. He led with sacks in the playoffs. Rookie contract player. You have Jalen Clark, rookie contract. Quinton Mitchell, rookie contract. Cooper DeJean, rookie contract. They took Zach Braun from outside linebacker and made him one of the best inside linebackers in the league.
Shout out
That
Big
is
Fan.
that is GMing. That is
Shout out
coaching.
Big Fan,
That is
bro.
like that is off the field. That is like that takes work. That's not Jalen Hurts. That's not Jalen Hurts. That's not Jalen Hurts.
I never said it was Jalen Hurts. I never said that was Jalen Hurts.
But you're making him a top 5 quarterback.
never said
Doesn't
that
that solely put the?
Because he is. Because he is.
That puts the onus that the Eagles are so great because of him when you put him in top 5 quarterback territory. You look at Lamar Jackson, lifts that team. Look at Josh Allen, lifts that team. Joe Burrow lifts that team. Patrick Mahomes lifts that team. Jalen Hurts is not lifting anything. He's not lifting a thing. Only thing getting lifted with the Eagles is Jalen Hurts getting his butt pushed.
So you realize though,
Bro, I'm telling you.
you realize.
What?
Go ahead. I want to hear the propaganda. This is gonna be even sweeter.
Whenever it gets to 3rd and
Huh?
1,
What was that?
whenever it gets to even if it gets to 3rd and 3, I know it's clipped because I know it's gonna happen.
Right.
Shout out.
So guess
shout
what?
Out Howie. Shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to Tush Push. Shout out to the offensive line, man. Y'all are freaking
The
amazing.
Eagles as a team collectively win
He on the
games
first
great.
place.
Yes, it just happens that Jalen Hurts is probably a top 3 player on that team. Sorry. Sorry about
AJ
that.
Brown.
Sorry, he's a top 3
AJ
player.
Brown better.
Wait, but hold on.
AJ Brown is not better than Jalen Hurts. AJ Brown is not better than Jalen Hurts. Lane Johnson, I'll give you Lane Johnson. I'll give you Saquon. The list ends.
AJ Brown is not better than Jalen Hurts.
I could argue AJ Brown for the
What?
best receiver in the league if
No.
you wanted to. Don't do that.
What?
So was AJ Brown the best receiver in the league before Jalen Hurts? Let's do that. Let's do that.
To be honest,
No.
Regardless.
Was AJ Brown the best
He was
receiver
regarded-
in the NFL
We
before?
knew he could be a top 5 receiver in the league at that time. What are you talking about? Even with
Oh, and then he went to where? And now so he could have been a top 5 receiver, implying that he wasn't a top 5 receiver at the time. And then he goes to Jalen Hurts, and now he's the best receiver in the league.
The person throwing AJ Brown before Jalen Hurts doesn't have a job anymore. By the way, he doesn't have a
Is it
job.
possible that his
Don't got a
quarterback
job.
position changed, which made him better? Is it possible that
Just
he
want to
became better
say,
because-
AJ Brown's quarterback back then does not have a starting job today. Whoever it was, I don't know who it was, but whoever it was, they do not have a starting job today.
it was
Was that Tannehill?
Tannehill, I think.
Yeah, I think it was
Zach
Tannehill.
Bond.
I'm gonna
is
tell
better
you-
than Jalen Hurts.
I'm gonna tell you this, Derek.
You're just a liar.
What you-
I'm gonna tell you this.
The defense.
Zach Bond is
the top
Yo,
3.
motherfuckers didn't even know who Zach
He
Bond
top
was
3.
last year.
What are we talking about?
The thing is, what you got to realize, you're saying all these people are better than Jalen Hurts. All these people are they're top 3 in their respective position, while he's like, you can argue top 5, but all these other people, they are definitely top 3 in their position.
So AJ Brown's a top 3 wide receiver. You're gonna go to bat on that? I'm asking. I'm just asking. I'm just
Top
taking mental
5, but
notes.
Zach Brown's top 3. Lane Johnson is probably the best tackle. Saquon is the
Lane
best running back.
Johnson's going down with a gold jacket, so you can say whatever you want about Lane.
And you just
That's
disrespected Zach Bond. I hate you for that.
Mind you, they had Jason Kelsey.
Yo, you gotta remember, AJ Brown, he might be a top 3 receiver. Only receiver that we could clearly say that's better than him as fans is Chase and Justin Jefferson. Let's be honest.
So CeeDee Lamb's not better than
You
AJ
really
Brown.
can't even argue it because Jalen Hurts don't throw the damn ball. He don't throw the ball. You can't argue for a top 3 because anything over 10 yards, he's not seeing.
You saying CeeDee Lamb might be better because he has the opportunity to get the ball. Oh. When he did, he had 1,700 yards. Easy.
2 games,
Easy.
and he has not thrown the ball within 10 to 19 yards. He has not thrown the ball over the middle of the field. What quarterback is that?
You just beat arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time with 100 pass yards, and we're going to say that it equates to Jalen Hurts as why y'all wins games.
Come on, bro.
One of the greatest quarterbacks of all times.
Jalen Hurts is
He had 100
Jalen
yards.
Hurts
I played him 3 straight times, by the way, but keep going.
Jalen Hurts could run the ball.
Jalen Hurts
has
I played
a
Patrick Mahomes 3 straight times, by the way. But let's keep going. Actually, it might have been 4, but keep going. Jalen Hurts outplayed Josh Allen too, but keep going. He beat your guy Lamar Jackson too, but keep going.
Do I got to pull up
He
Saquon
beat
stats
or
from
the
that
team
game?
beat.
He smacked Joe Burrow too. Now that I think
Do I
about
got
it,
to
but keep
pull up
going.
Saquon stats from
He
that game?
beat or the team
Oh,
beat.
wait. Jordan Love caught the belt too, but let's keep going.
He beat or the team
Oh
beat.
my gosh!
When did this
Stop.
happen?
Matthew Stafford got it too. Wow.
Oh my
So
God.
everybody's better than Jalen Hurts. It's still time to fucking beat Jalen Hurts. That's all I know. Everybody's
You did not
better than
beat
me
Jalen
until it's
Hurts.
time.
You beat the Eagles. Is this hard to understand, bro? Why is your skull mad
So
thin?
in the history of football, we have never disrespected and discredited a quarterback as much as we discredit Jalen Hurts. Patrick Mahomes done play with the goddamn Monstars. Tom Brady done had a team that went 17-0, but nobody want to talk about that. But Jalen Hurts got a good team that probably can't even hold a candle to Patrick Mahomes' best team. But we want to talk like Jalen Hurts playing with the goddamn Avengers.
Okay, so Joe, you want to talk about Patrick Mahomes and the Monstars? Sure, he had Tyreek Hill and he had Travis Kelce at a point, but his defenses did not stack up to that offenses that they did. The Eagles had a perfect defense and offense put together last season.
How do you really think the Eagles roster don't compare to Patrick Mahomes' best roster?
What? You know how many times Pat has lifted
We can
that
do
team?
it. You want to do it?
We can literally do
You want
that.
to do it?
We can.
Okay, so who had a better totality wide receiving core, counting tight end, better receiving core? The Eagles or the Chiefs with Kelce, Sammy Watkins, and Tyreek Hill in their prime? Answer the question. Yeah,
Sammy Watkins is not who you think he is. Sammy Watkins will never sniff
Sammy
what Devontae
Watkins,
Smith
that was
did.
not his problem when he was on the
Sammy
Chiefs.
Watkins won't sniff what
That
was
was
my
not his
question.
problem when he was on the
What's my
Chiefs.
question? That was not my question. Who had a better overall receiving core? Was it the Chiefs or the Eagles? Don't
And then
lie.
you have Dallas Goedert too. So what are we saying?
Was it the Chiefs or the Eagles? Don't lie.
What do y'all think?
Thank you.
You didn't even
Who had a
let me
better?
answer.
Hold on. Whoa. That was not me saying the Chiefs. I was literally just thinking. That was not me saying the Chiefs. It's very close if you really want to say that. It's not. You can really argue either side.
Okay, cool. So Tyreek Hill on the Chiefs wasn't regarded as a top 2 wide receiver in the NFL.
Right, but
Yes
AJ
or
Brown
no?
isn't regarded as top 5 last year.
That's not top 2. Thank you for proving my point.
Okay, so he's
Travis
better.
Kelce is the second best tight end, possibly the best tight end of all time.
Okay, yes.
So how?
You have the best wide receiver 2 in the league.
What's the wide receiving conversation?
He's had the best off. Mind you, Pat Mahomes has never had a run game. Mind you, Jalen.
Okay, you know what? Scratch that. Give him that. Give him the wide receiver core. Go to the next
I
one.
wouldn't say that. Wait, hold on. I wouldn't say Pat Mahomes never had a run game. Before
Thank
Kareem
you.
Hunt did the criminal things,
But I'm not. Just do this though. Let's just do this. You can have receiving core. You can have receiving core.
Kareem Hunt is literally an all-pro. Literally an all-pro.
Saquon not running the ball. He's getting saved. Jalen Hurts is getting saved by them tots up for them runs. I'm not on your side. And if AJ Brown, Devontae Smith can catch the ball, can at least get the ball, right? We can have a different conversation.
I'm also not
honest.
gonna let you lie. Kareem Hunt has never been an All-Pro.
Kareem Hunt
Never has.
He's a Pro Bowl.
Okay, but if you get the wide receiver from, what other thing do you have?
He's a Pro Bowler. He was a Pro Bowler. He's never had all Pro.
Pro Bowler.
I'm sorry.
But
Hold on. If you take the receiver core as the Chiefs, what other thing do you have?
Yeah.
I'm willing to say DBs. I'm willing to say the DBs are better.
Before L'Jarius hopped in, the only thing they really had was Tyrann Mathieu, dog. Maybe Eric Berry if you want to talk him too.
Wow. Only thing they had were 2 all-pro safeties. Like, do y'all hear what you're saying though? No, like you actually understand what you're saying on the camera.
Oh my god!
Like,
and that's
the only thing they had
end of his career though.
Kenny, you just looked in the camera.
End of his career.
All pro.
That was Eric Berry at the tail end of his career. What are we saying? Oh!
Name me the all pro DB. Name me the all pro DB. Name me the all pro DB. I'll wait. Name me the all pro DB.
Oh, since you want to
Eric Berry wasn't on the Super Bowl roster, by the way. Eric Berry wasn't on the Super Bowl roster.
Darius Slay's been an All Pro, so then I can just throw out that. Same logic.
Sure. Sure.
Okay then.
You want Slay's all pro? I'll give you that. Sure. I'll give you that.
He wasn't on the team when they won the Super Bowl, regardless.
Swag.
So
Eric Berry?
Yes, he wasn't. It was Tyrann Mathieu, and their next best DB was Chardavius Ward.
Yeah, it was Ward.
And,
Ward
and
is on
he's,
the
and he's not who he is today. It took him a while to get
Ward
there.
is on the Niners. Yeah, Ward is on the Niners.
He was solid. He was.
This team actually
was
like
great.
is not that good, to be honest.
And who lifted him? Patty.
So
They just had pieces. They just had pieces
as I
that
was
they.
going to go to
Yeah,
the
Patrick
next
Mahomes.
thing. Let's go to coaching staff while we're there. Actually, who had a better coaching staff to this day? Actually,
Andy Reid.
But Andy Reid
Wow.
and Spags be wilding. They be wilding. You have Vic Fangio.
Who had the better offensive line? Who had the better running back? Who had the better defensive line? Who had the better
Chiefs.
DBs? Because that was not right. Who had the better linebackers? Who had the better everything else except the clear-cut coaching and the arguable receivers?
D-line is Chiefs.
Because of Chris Jones?
One man.
Yes.
Chris Jones has been the only dude they paid all along. Look at the names on that Eagles D-line. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
You do realize Nolan Smith, your rookie contract player, led the playoffs in sacks, right? He led the league in the playoffs in sacks.
Because he's like that.
Right.
Because he's like that.
And you're going to give the
that.
D-line to the Chiefs.
Yes, 100%. 10 out of 10 times.
J-
Now, if we talk about 2017, I'll give it to the Eagles. They had 70 sacks. But we're not talking about 2017 Eagles. Or 2023 Eagles, excuse me. The Chiefs. Chris Jones is single-handedly better than any player at the peak of his career than DT.
But their
on
entire
Eagles.
D-line is not better than your entire D-line. They have the better player out of all of them. If you lined it up in the list, they have the best player for sure.
Yeah,
But like the next 5 players probably belong to y'all.
Yo, Jalen Smith, Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, freaking Bryce Huff, freaking
Y'all had Josh Sweat last year. Y'all had Josh Sweat last year.
All of that, bro.
Jordan Davis wasn't playing too much. Don't say Jordan Davis. Josh Sweat is
Don't forget N'Kobe Dean. He's injured. Don't forget him.
player. N'Kobe Dean didn't play in the Super Bowl. He tore his knee up.
Yo,
All
bro,
I'm saying
like,
is Nolan Smith,
like,
Jalen Carter, and
I hear
Josh Sweat is better than.
I hear what you say about like Jalen is a winner. I'm not gonna take that away from him, bro. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that he's better than a Matthew Stafford. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that.
Stay on that side. And I'm gonna tell you he's better than Matthew Stafford. Stay on that side. Belt. Every time I see these ninjas, every time I see them, I outplay them. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. If you're better than me, beat me. And if you can't beat me, outplay me. And if you do neither, shut the.
But
That's how I'm coming.
Yo.
That's how I'm coming.
It's just like all right. Look at this though. All right, let's say you play Joe Burrow, right? And Joe Burrow, he has to throw to Darius Slay and Koya Mitchell, and the other guy has to throw to Cam Taylor-Britt and
bro, Darius Slay.
Huh? Oh, I'm going off last year. I was going off last year. We can go to this year though if you want.
Bro, throw to Darius Slay.
No, I'm saying he has. Okay, let me not say throw to. He has to throw against. He has to throw against Darius Slay and Quinn Mitchell. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts has to throw against Cam Taylor-Britt and
Whoever CB2 is, I don't even know, Dell. I can't even help you out in that.
I know Geno Stone is in a safety though, but it's a lot easier for Jalen Hurts to outplay Joe Burrow in that sense when he's throwing against way worse defense.
But you know why that argument doesn't make sense? Because your whole argument is you don't think Jalen Hurts is good enough to do it. That's why your whole argument doesn't make sense. I'm the one that's saying he's good enough to do these things. Y'all are sitting here saying he's overrated. That's why your whole argument doesn't make sense.
You're chatting. You're chatting, bro. I'm not going to.
No.
Jalen
Sitting
Hurts is
here.
a winner. He can win games. Look at his team, though. What's the conversation here?
That's all I'm saying. He's good. You're making him seem like he's like.
I say he's top 5. I've never overstepped that.
Matthew Stafford is better than him.
He's just not though. Like that's the thing. He's not. He's not.
I'm
gonna tell you this.
On the quarterback.
I'm gonna tell you this. Yo, Derrick. So if the Rams beat the Eagles last year, what would you say?
Matthew Stafford is better. Matthew Stafford is better than Jalen Hurts.
Oh my God,
Then
Kenreport.
he's tone deaf. He's deaf to it, bro. He's deaf.
Bro, no, because if the Rams win, you know what that means? That means Matthew Stafford went down the field and scored and made a play to win the game.
If their defense shut down the opposing QB and the defense calls 2 takeaways, what does that mean? You're just taking away from that?
Matthew, no, why would I take away from that?
Other factors
Why?
pulling. There are a million
Like,
factors to win a Super Bowl. There are so many things that can go wrong.
Not just about the quarterback.
So there are a million factors to win a Super Bowl. Thank you. There are a million factors to win a Super Bowl. After every Super Bowl win and appearance, every quarterback jumps up a spot and is considered better. But Jalen Hurts isn't. Why?
Because he's black. That might be the reason why, bro. I can't lie, yo. I don't know why I don't like him.
Thank
I don't know
bro.
why.
Bro.
Like, just say the bull, bro. Because y'all be bullshitting, bro.
Because he played with the Avengers.
That's a good question to pose, bro. I
Bro.
don't know why.
Bro, Lamar had the Avengers all the time.
No,
What has he
Lamar
done?
never had the Avengers. We could compare any roster.
Okay.
When we were 14-2, we had Willie Snead and Miles Boykins. We did not have no Avengers. We have Marcus Peters and
You were 14-2. You have an historic defense holding people to 13 points. I guess the defense didn't help the games at all because, the defense doesn't have the Avengers. They didn't have Kyle Hamilton, right? They don't have Raquan Smith, the second best middle
we didn't have
linebacker
Raquan
in
Smith
the
at the
NFL.
time, by the way. We had Patrick Queen.
Okay, so you have Patrick Queen, another top 5 linebacker. Let's do that. Actually, you had them both at the same time. Let's start there. We had all these great players, and my quarterback can't do shit but throw picks in the playoffs. My quarterback can't do shit but fumble.
A top 5 linebacker just to prove his point.
You gotta be clip farming.
Someone get him.
Okay.
The lengths they will go
Top
to
10.
defend Jalen Hurts.
You got me sweating over here, bro. Y'all got me sweating over here. Not like Kyle Hamilton's the best safety in the NFL. Not like Marlowe,
Dell,
pro.
you do have Derrick Henry too, though, man.
Okay,
Not like
we're
we got
jumping
Derrick
years.
Henry.
We're jumping years. We were jumping before. Now we're
Not like
jumping
we got
now.
John Harbaugh. Not like we got
John
John
Harbaugh
Harbaugh.
sucked,
Not like
but
we got
okay.
Mark Andrews, who was the best tight end in the
John
NFL.
Harbaugh sucks, by the way. You're not about to skip over that. John Harbaugh sucks. He sucks. He sucks. John Harbaugh sucks. Do not skip over that. John Harbaugh sucks. He sucks. Do not start that. Do not start that, because I will get started on that. He sucks.
Dell,
He
what
sucks.
you gotta say, Dell? Why
Yeah.
you suck?
You're going to try to throw that John Harbaugh straight in there. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Because if you was an Eagles fan and you watched James Bradbury start over Quinyon Mitchell, you would have a problem with it. And I did that. I had to go through that. So don't tell me about John Harbaugh. Don't tell me about that. I don't want to hear about that.
Not like we have a top 5 run game every year.
And yeah. It's not like we have a top 5 run game and then John Harbaugh abandons the run game in the AFC Championship. Don't talk to me about John Harbaugh. Don't talk to me about John Harbaugh.
I've seen him do that many times.
Don't talk to me about John Harbaugh.
He thought Lamar could win the game. I wonder why he didn't.
Let's
He
just
thought Lamar could win the game. I wonder why he didn't.
Jalen Hurts been doing all his running. Let's make him pass the ball now.
I've seen my team abandon the run twice in the Super Bowl.
AJ,
And damn near win both games because my quarterback is Jalen Hurts. It's a crazy thought
because
process.
your quarterback is Jalen Hurts, or because your wide receiver is AJ Brown and Devontae Smith?
But Zay Flowers is a competent wide receiver 1, and Mark Andrews is
In
a top
my
5
words,
tight end.
no. Thank you. That's my words. Your words. You said he never had a wide receiver 1.
And I'm standing on that. But stand on your words.
Okay,
I'm
so
using
but you
your words.
stand on your words.
I think Zay Flowers is a wide receiver too. He's just a little bit worse than Smitty and T. Higgins in them. That's what I think. You told me he's a wide receiver 1. So if you have a competent wide receiver 1 and you have a number 1 tight end and you have Derrick Henry, what's the goddamn excuse? And you got a great offense. You got the best safety in the NFL and the second best middle linebacker in the NFL. And you got a top 5 pass rush. And you got another All-Pro in Jay Alexander. What's the excuse this year? Let me know, because we know he's not going to win. I'll stand on it. I'll bet it right now. Let's bet it. Let's get money.
What you think, Dell?
Let's get money. Let's bet it right now. I bet you they don't win.
BK
No.
And
He's not a human.
Who?
Oh,
Van
I
Noy.
want to say this.
He's not a human.
He's cool. He's good.
Maybe you heard maybe because of last year. Last year they looked like they was top 5, but the years before, nah.
I mean, hey, we weren't bottom 2 in pass defense last year, but that just doesn't matter.
When Lamar won that second MVP, they had a generational defense. Generational. We're holding people to 13 points per game. You know what Jalen Hurts would have did? You know what Jalen Hurts would have did if his job was on the line and his defense was holding 13 points per game? You know what he would have did? I could tell you. I know
know,
what he did.
you know one thing I realized about Derrick about all these arguments.
I'm done after this.
Look, every NFL team is a team. The Eagles is Jalen Hurts.
You literally never say that. Y'all say that, bro. Y'all
The
say that.
Eagles is Jalen Hurts. Every NFL team is a team. Now you talking about Lamar and his defense. Why you can't talk about Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles defense? With Jalen Carter, we're gonna talk about last year's defense. Jalen Carter, Josh Sweat, Hargrave, Brandon Graham.
It wasn't on the team.
He wasn't on the team last year, right?
He was not.
Is that all right? Besides that point, Josh Sweat, right? Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, right? Brandon Graham, Zach Bond, N'Kobe Dean. Oh my God. I'm going to talk about Bradbury, Quayon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, Darius Slay. Y'all had CJ Garden Johnson playing safety. Oh my God. What's the other white boy name? 32.
We got 2 white boys.
Are you serious? Saquon at the running back. Are you saying Kenneth Gainwell catching the ball? Dallas Goedert. Why you keep talking about Jalen Hurts? Why? It's a team game. He's not the only one there.
Right. And my quarterback makes my team better. So obviously I'm going to talk about him. What are we
I think your quarterback has the simplest jobs. That's why he don't throw deep balls. He don't have to. He have enough talent.
Bro, he sits in a pocket for 4 seconds and it just freely takes off.
Like
freely. He trots off like all sunshine and rainbows after sitting in the pocket for 4 seconds.
We're gonna skip by that. We lost 6 starters on defense this year, and we're just gonna act like that's not a thing. I'm asking y'all, bro.
What does that have to do with it? What does that have to do with it? We're in week 2.
Now that shit
I'm
don't.
asking you a question.
Yo, I hate
asking
you.
you. Help me out.
On to the WNBA. What team can y'all see making a deep run in the playoffs?
Jalen Hurts.
The Las Vegas Aces.
I'm in the same.
I feel like that's the obvious answer.
I'm in the same.
That's obvious. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be very surprised if
I don't know what that was.
They don't make it all the way and win the championship. Just because the last time I checked, the last time they lost was August 2nd, which has been a very, very long time. You know, so I think the Las Vegas Aces by far.
I said the Aces. I said it a different way. I said the duo of Jackie Young and Asia Wilson are averaging around 40 points and less than 3 turnovers. For people that don't understand basketball or know what basketball is, that is exceptional. To be averaging 40 and not turning the ball over at least 4 times while doing so as a duo is exceptional basketball play. You partner that with one of them, Jackie Young, shooting 35% from 3, and Asia being the best player in the WNBA, possibly GOAT conversations. What are we really talking about? As long as they keep their play up and maybe even elevate their play, they will be in the finals.
I'm not with that. Shout out to the win streak, but shout out my let me not do that. Shout out Nafisa Collier, man. Minnesota Lynx taking that one. Fees is gonna win MVP, and she gonna take the Lynx to that ring. I know they lost last year to the Liberty. Liberty got Breonna Stewart back, so I don't even know how if the Aces could easily beat them. So I'm going with the Minnesota Lynx as my. I know they're the first seed, but Nafisa MVP, man. She better win it. So let's go Minnesota Lynx.
I just want to throw a side note out there. Not specifically on the playoffs, but like, around the topic. Does anybody feel like the marketing for it is very bad?
Me?
Cause like I genuinely haven't heard much about it, but like every time Asia steals Bam's clothes, I hear about it like almost immediately, and like I just feel like it's a very concerning thing.
Agreed. They could do a lot better. I feel like I haven't if you don't watch basketball, you might not have even known that they were in the playoffs.
I feel like you have to be checking on it to really know, and like I feel like it's so bad for the because I feel like. They are expanding recently. Like I feel like you hear about it a lot more, especially with the new faces, the new names, like the rookies and stuff. And then like you're drawing people in now you have to keep them there like the whole time, like because all these people that aren't playing, Caitlin's not playing, Angel's not playing. It's just like when these people stop playing, you have to keep them there somehow, and I feel like that they're doing very bad at that right now.
Like, I don't understand why they don't use Asia as a marketing piece.
Yeah, like
Like, she's the best player. She's very marketable. She can talk. She's an AKA. Like, it's like you could market her in so many different ways to the point where it's like I don't understand.
It's because she's not
why they don't.
She's not a Uda. She's not a shooter like Caitlyn. You know what I'm saying?
But Angel gets marketed, but that could be. But that's a different.
But Angel got marketed off of college basketball though.
I'm about to say, I see how that's
personality, really.
But Asia's got a personality. Like, it's not like, you know what I mean? She's not.
Well, yeah.
I do be seeing her in commercials and stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, and if you really had to go the route, and I'm not saying that you should, because I think she's big enough to hold it by herself. But if you had to go the route to do commercials with her and Bam promoting stuff like that, you could definitely do some cool stuff like that. So it's like, I don't really see why we're not marketing. I'm not a part of them. I don't know the WNBA. I don't know Asia. I don't see why they're not marketing her better, especially as the best player. Yeah. Like, I've seen like just as many commercials with Monica McNutt, and she doesn't play anymore. So it's like,
facts.
Shout out Paige.
Shout out Paige, man.
You got anything else you want to say?
Oh yeah,
we gonna call this the crash out episode. I seen it coming though, based off the messages. I seen it coming though.
Bro,
I seen it coming.
Jalen Hurts lights up Beyond the Mic podcast.
He's not being top 5 this year. He's not going to be top 5 this year.
That's the title of the segment, bro.
He's not going to be top 5 this year. Look, Kenny, he's not going to be top 5 this year, and the Eagles are still going to be one of the most successful teams in the league. And Derrick is really going to sit here and still argue with us that he's top 5. I just want you. Let's just note that right now. Let's note that right now. Note that right now.
The
note
Eagles
that right
are
now.
gonna win 14 games. That makes Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback. Derrick logic.
Eagles Nation, y'all got my back for always. You know what I'm saying? I do this for y'all because always Jalen Hurts.
This guy, yo, we're in the middle of a heated Jalen Hurts conversation.
And he says, all right, next topic.
So mad, yo. All right, hold on. Beyond the Mic Sports, thank y'all for joining us one more time. We had a great episode. I can't talk Jalen Hurts with you. I'm gonna have to edit out some curses. Maybe I might let some fly today. I don't know how I'm feeling. We all look good. I look good.
PR.
Jalen Hurts on 5. Jalen Hurts top 5. If Justin Herbert throws picks tonight,
Doing a little better. No, stop. I do not need that.
Okay, cool. The Eagles and Jalen Hurts might mess around and win 15 games this year. If he wins 15 games this year, I hope you know he's finishing somewhere in the top 3 of MVP voting. You know that, correct?
Eagles schedule.
What?
You can all agree.
How is he finishing top 5 in MVP voting with those week 1, week 2?
Yeah.
Are we gonna act like people have never had a couple bad weeks and then performed? Bro, Josh Allen was throwing 100 burgers all last year and won MVP. What are we talking about?
Compare Jalen Hurts to Josh Allen.
I'll do it any day of the week. You know what? I actually outplayed him.
What?
I actually outplayed him.
Okay, so go to this
I actually
game.
outplayed him.
Oh, y'all play the NFC North this year.
Let's get it. I'm not running. Let's get it.
I see a lot of question marks on the schedule for 15 games, but your world, I guess. Your world, I guess. You better hope you start throwing for more than 100 yards because you got Matt Stafford next week. You got Matt Stafford.
Let's run
You
it.
got Matt
I
Stafford.
beat him too. Let's run it. I beat him too.
Wait, hold on. I got a question.
Let's put money up. Let's do it. Let's run
Hold on, Derek. I got a question. Let's forget about Jalen Hurts, right? So obviously Quayon Mitchell gonna be guard Puka, right?
That's still chips. Honestly, Puka might give him money.
Okay,
Puka might give
regardless,
him
right?
money.
Who gonna guard Devontae Adams?
Yo, they're gonna put up 30. I'm just thinking we might put up 35. They're gonna put up 30.
Saquon can't save y'all.
That's the thing. He can. He's Saquon Barkley.
Saquon averages like $1.50 against the Rams, bro. Let's cool that first of all. Saquon literally averages like $1.50.
Talking about Jalen Hurts though.
Chill, bro. He
You just
handed
said
the ball
forget
off. He
it.
handed the ball off to him. That's top 5. That's top 5.
So it's going to be Saquon game and not Jalen Hurts game. So when the Eagles beat the Rams, right, because of Saquon 150 yards and 2 touchdowns, don't talk about
Bro,
Jalen Hurts at all.
Saquon can't touch the ball unless Jalen Hurts give it to him.
Top 5.
Top 5. Top 5.
Yo, Trey,